What in the Hannah Montana?
Welcome to my parents' closet stuck in 1996. The closet is 6 foot by 12 foot, but it's really not being utilized in the best way. So go ahead and say bye to this builder grade build out.
This has got to be a fire hazard.
PSA, maybe don't store fireworks in your closet. Once we got everything cleared out, it was time to go to work doing demo. I'm always surprised how much faster a project goes when you have 2 people working on it instead of just 1. It's also nice because my little gremlin ADHD brain can't really get distracted when I have another person keeping me on task. Whoever originally built this put more nails in here than I think I've ever used in all of my DIY projects combined. We thought we were cruising, but once we got everything out of the closet, we realized we had a little bit of an issue.
We're almost done.
No matter how much you plan, you always have unexpected things come up where you inevitably have to spend a bit more money than you were planning on. Because the carpet had a giant hole in it and we don't have extra carpet, we're just going to install laminate flooring in here instead. So there goes a couple $100. While my dad was working on ripping out the tack strips and the baseboards, my mom and I went to Home Depot to pick a new flooring and try and figure out what color we should paint this. Walking to the store, I thought we were going to be brave and just buy a gallon of paint and take it home, but we decided we needed to take the paint chips into the space because you never know what the lighting is going to do to a color. Now it is time to start making it look fresh. Today we are painting, installing flooring, and at the very end of the video, I'm going to show you the closet system that we're installing. You guys had a lot of thoughts on color, and we ultimately went with choice number 2. As soon as the color started going up on the wall, we were like, oh no, this looks purple. We were a little too inspired by my nail color at the time, but as it started drying down, it looks more and more like the paint sample, which is gray with the tiniest hint of purple. 1 coat wasn't enough, so we went in with the 2nd coat and decided to do a full color drench of the ceiling and the walls. When you lay down click floor, you have to put underlayment underneath, and I like this one because it's easy to cut and it sticks together easily.
Look, it has this.
My son was very involved with making sure we got the floor laid down exactly right. I used my portable saw station to cut the boards we needed down to size. And then we were able to fly because this room is only a 6 by 12. The flooring went in super fast. And now I'd like to present a quintessential DIY experience. It was the last piece, but she had to do a couple more cuts first.
Still doesn't fit. It's always the hardest.
Not 1, not 2, but 3 cuts later. She did it. So now we have emptied and prepped the entire closet so that way we can fill it back up again with the new closet system we're going to install next. It's reveal day. Yes, now that we've demoed everything out of that closet and got everything back to baseline, it's time to fill it back up again. We are using the modular closet system, which was generously gifted by them. We decided to start with putting together all of the drawers for this closet, and I love that they were solid hardwood.
You have one job, Chris.
My mom was in charge of making sure we were in the frame for all of these shots. She kind of nailed it. The cool thing about the modular closet system is that we were totally able to customize it to this space and my parents' needs. Once you assemble all of the cabinets, they drill into the studs on the wall, and that is where we ran into our huge issue. My dad forgot to mention that there are a ton of water pipes behind this closet, and there were metal plates over all of the studs. So after questioning why we even started this project in the first place, we were able to pivot and we came up with this idea for the bracket system. We avoided all of the water pipes and no leaks were sprung in the process of installing this closet. Once we started getting all of the larger cabinets up on the wall, the whole entire closet really started coming together. It's definitely a 2 if not 3 person job because someone has to hold the cabinet up while you are drilling it into the studs. My mom definitely has more of a glam feminine style, so it was so fun to be able to see this come to life through her eyes. Once the cabinets were up, she could not resist putting some of her stuff in there. And now the moment you've all been waiting for, the final reveal. This is a really we started from the bottom, now we're here type situation. And I'm proud to report that my parents are still married after duking it out over who gets what space in the closet. Plus, there are no more fireworks in here, which I think is a huge win.